Welcome to this March 5th, 2026 YouTube live stream. I'm your host, Justin Mack with McDermott Media here at Freedom News Now, coming to you from the War Room, straight from the underground. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got a big show today. Got a lot to discuss. Big show. We've got breaking news. Trump, war in Iran. The Iran war continues. Epic fury. You've got Marine arm broken in Congress during a hearing in Congress. Marine arm broken. Protesting. Plus, new auditing updates. Live. Talking new First Amendment auditing updates. For those of you following the First Amendment audit community. What a great time to be alive. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on this YouTube live stream. Let's dive into it. Iran war updates. Trump, war in Iran. U.S. and Iran vow to step up attacks as the war spreads in Gulf states. Iran vows revenge after U.S. sinks a warship. One of the first warships sank since World War II by a torpedo, by a U.S. submarine. Now, there's some interesting things going on about this whole war over there. A lot of the people that want to drag U.S. into this big war for Israel, they keep talking about all these 30,000 people in Iran, protesters that have been ended by the Iran regime. I've heard numbers up to 50, 60,000 they're talking about protesters. Well, one thing I want to know is, where's all the bodies at? I haven't seen one body. Iran's a big country. They've got a lot of technology. Where's all the videos at? Where's all the iPhone videos of all the bodies, all these supposed tens of thousands of deaths from Iranian civilians at the hands of the former Iran regime? Where are they all at? It sounds really suspicious. You know, we see all kinds of video every day of all the bodies on the Gaza Strip, all the kids, all the innocent men, women, and children on the Gaza Strip. We've seen all kinds of videos always coming out of that. A lot of bodies on the Gaza Strip. But where's the video? Show me one video of protesters being ended over in Iran. If there's 30,000 plus people that got ended by the former regime, where's all the bodies at? They should be stacked up. The numbers aren't adding up. The numbers don't really add up as far as that goes. No videos, no bodies, just a claim by Israel and America that the former Iran regime was mistreating all these people, all their own people. I haven't seen any evidence of it. I've been saying that all along. I haven't seen any evidence of that. I'm not saying it's not happening. I'm sure there's some people that are ended or hurt while they're out protesting, just like in America. It happens in America. Look at all the militarized police force in America, what they do to protesters, locking them up. Lock them up with no due process, solitary confinement. or they end you right on the street, hit you with pepper balls. Look what's going on with ICE out on the streets right now. We need to focus on America's streets, not Iran's, especially if they can't show any proof. But going more into the Trump war in Iran, I think it's pretty interesting how, a lot of these people, these conservatives, they're going against Trump now. They're so butthurt that America's sending forces over into Iran. They're so blinded by their hatred for Israel. A lot of these so-called right wingers, a lot of it's a younger generation. Harrison Smith, Owen Schroyer, Nick, popular podcasters, losing their minds. They've never seen a real war, apparently. They've never seen a real military leader, a real commander in chief like Trump, apparently. They're stuck in the old ways. I can understand that. They're afraid the Bush ways, the Clinton ways, the Obama ways. None of those ways worked. But this reshuffling of the deck by Trump, this new world order being established by getting into this war with Iran, it shows you who's on your side. It shows Trump who's on his side, and with NATO, who's really on America's side in NATO. He's exposing the traitors. Look at Spain, not letting the military use their air base. Look at the UK. UK's all weak and cowardly. They don't want to get involved. Keir Starmer, their leader, how weak he is. Trump's finding out who's going to support him and who's not. All these leaders in the UK, they're all big and bad. When it comes time to fight Russia and Ukraine with all Ukraine's bodies. But when it comes time for the UK to get involved, now all of a sudden they want to be weak and cowards. Well, Trump's putting them on notice. There's more to this than just going into Iran. It's Trump finding out who's on America's side, who's going to stand with them now, and who's just all blowhards like the UK, like Spain. He's finding out the NATO chief, chairperson, seeing where he stands. It's more than just the money coming in. He wants to find out who's going to be there with him when the time in need, and he's finding out. And on top of that, with the Strait of Hormuz being shut down, Strait of Hormuz being shut down where 20-30% of the oil goes through for the world. Well, London used to control that. The UK, London controlled those routes, insurance agencies. They were in control. Not anymore. That's controlled by US and the US military, the Navy. Just Trump more for America first, locking down energy for America, locking down as a number one energy supplier. Brandon, welcome. Mark, welcome. Trump's locking it down for America first. A lot of these younger generation, I don't think they understand the geopolitics. They haven't been around long enough. Now, I can understand. I've been for no war. I've been calling for no war with Iran all along. But I don't think it's going to be a long, dragged out, forever war, an endless war. Trump's finding out who's on our side in the New World Order, who's going to stand with America when it comes down to it. He's finding out The UK's weak. Spain's weak. There's other weak countries out there. Trump's finding out, putting them on notice, increasing their tariffs. They want the U.S. military to continue protecting them for free, but when it comes time, they don't even want to help out the U.S. military. Let us use their air bases. Oh, yeah, Trump's getting all these rats to come out to flee the sinking ship. Literally. Just like the sinking Iranian ship that they sunk. It's a great time to be alive. So now, not only does America have full control of the Western Hemisphere, Venezuelans' oil, the shipping routes, the Panama Canal, the northern shipping routes over Greenland. Now they're controlling the shipping routes in the Strait of Hormuz, the oil going through there. That's just more money. It might take a little time, but once it balances out, that's more power, more strength for the US dollar in America. It's weakening the UK. That's going to make London and the UK real weak. That's why they're squirming hard. That's why Keir Starmer went live today and gave a statement, because he sees what's happening. The UK, they're a sinking ship. They're being led by feckless leaders, weak leaders like Keir Starmer. That's destroying the UK with endless third world immigration, flooding their country with millions of third worlders from Africa, from the most dangerous parts of the Middle East. It's not just America. The UK's even worse, allegedly. Well, it's time to reestablish a new world order. The king was in control of the Strait of Hormuz. The king in the UK, the crown was in charge of the Strait of Hormuz. Do you believe that? All these years, the crown was still in charge? Not anymore. Trump just took it over. America first, America only. We just took that over and control with the U.S. military. Kicked the UK and the crown out. It's under U.S. control now. That's U.S. money. The crown can kick it. King Charles, Prince Andrew, all these Epstein followers on the crown in the UK. It's a new world order established by Trump and America first. We need some of these younger right-wing alleged podcasters to come around and understand it's much bigger than just their hatred for Israel. Much bigger. That leads us to the Marine who got his arm broken. That leads us into the Marine who got his arm broken. Protesting the war in Israel. Can you believe that? A Marine protesting the war for Israel? Brian McGinnis, U.S. Marine Brian McGinnis, was dragged out of a Senate hearing for standing up protesting the war for Israel and Iran. That's how brainwashed he is. He's completely brainwashed, this U.S. Marine, that, whatever he did, I don't know what he did when he was in the Marines, but I'm sure he's got PTSDs, collecting welfare from the American citizen for his PTSD, just like millions of other military veterans. Now Brian McGinnis is out protesting, being disorderly, obstructing justice, fighting with police in uniform. He got his arm broke. He effed around and found out Talk about a complete idiot. I usually stand with the military. I support the military, but when they're breaking the law, when they're going into Congress breaking the law and then got his arm broken, F around, find out, you idiot. You found out real quick. Marine veteran protests in war suffers a broken arm. Now, I thought it was pretty bad that a senator, Montana Senator Tim Sheehy, was part of the altercation and snapping his arm. I mean, are these senators, are they allowed to get involved and go hands on with a person or is that up to the Capitol Police? Does he have authority to do that, to go hands on and snap a man's arm to drag him out? I don't know. There could be a lawsuit on this senator for taking part in the beating on this Marine veteran. And on top of that, this Marine veteran, he's been out protesting against ICE. He wants to keep all the foreign invaders in our country. What kind of Marine veteran is this? Talk about he must be another Bo Bergdahl Marine veteran, an AWOL, someone who goes AWOL from their platoon, who leaves their soldiers behind. Probably not anyone you'd want to serve with, is Brian McGinnis, Marine Arm, alleged veteran. I'm sure he's got PTSD so bad that, you know, all of us American citizens are paying his welfare for his PTSD. We keep hearing about all this fraud in Minnesota, welfare fraud. Well, the VA and the military, all this fraud in the military, all this welfare going to all these former military forever because they're completely nuts, completely lost their mind. They got PTSD. They shouldn't be getting money for the rest of their life. I mean, there's people from Vietnam still getting money from the VA, still getting paid every month. They shouldn't be getting any money. Very few people that saw combat, maybe they should get some money, but that's only in the thousands. All these military veteran welfare queens need to get off the welfare, get out and get a real job like the rest of us. And that goes for that Marine who got his arm broken. Brian McGinnis got his arm snapped like a twig, his little pencil arms. He's out there protesting in favor of illegals replacing all of us Native Americans. What kind of Marine veterans out there protesting in favor of his own great replacement by all these illegal foreign invaders? I'll tell you who, a completely nuts, completely insane PTSD nut job that belongs in a insane asylum. We need to make insane asylums great again. Start out by putting this Marine with his arm broken, Brian McGinnis, stuff him in there. We'll cure him of his mental illness real quick, and we won't have to pay thousands of dollars to him for his PTSD welfare. No more PTSD welfare payments to all these military. Unless maybe they saw combat, maybe the few thousand that actually saw combat, maybe they get welfare for PTSD, but the rest of the military. Now, I support our military. No one supports it more than us, but not when it comes to all this welfare they're sucking in, leeching off the American taxpayer. I know it won't be a popular opinion from many because there's a lot of military out there, millions of military out there on welfare, just like the Somalis, just like all the Jewish in Lakewood, New Jersey, scamming the American citizen, all the white Christians out of money. It's not just the Somalis scamming the American citizen out of welfare fraud. We got to end it all. Not another dime. It was pretty interesting, though, that you got these police officers attacking a U.S. Marine for protesting war for Israel. I mean, that's his beliefs. He believes it's all just for Israel. And so do many of the people, this younger brainwashed generation. They can't think the broader picture, the bigger picture. All they see is their blinded hatred for Israel. There's a lot of them out there. You know, these same people in 2016, they were the same right wingers that were all attacking Muslims. There's a scary Muslim around every street corner, hiding in the shadows, ready to get you. Now, these same people, right wingers, 10 years later, oh, now everything, oh, it's all Israel, Israel this, Israel that. Now you even got this Marine arm broken, gets his arm broken. Talk about complete brainwashing. Talk about a complete insane Darren. F around, find out, Brian McGinnis. And we're also talking First Amendment auditing, new First Amendment auditing. New auditing updates live. A lot of top auditors out there, new auditors out there. Never better time than now to get out and exercise those First Amendment rights, Second Amendment rights. Do your First Amendment audit, Second Amendment audit. A lot of drama in the auditing community. Been seeing a lot of people claim to be in the auditing community, YouTubers getting locked up. Seeing the angry vag, a veteran allegedly getting locked up for 90 days for completely out of his mind, completely nuts. He came after me and my channel before. I shut him down real quick because I saw he was completely out of his mind, completely nuts. Oh, Kevin, he's locked up for 90 days. Can't act appropriate around the rest of us. He needs to be in an institution to get his mind right. Looks like another channel for public safety getting locked up. He's going away soon. He's going away soon. He come at me sideways before on my channel. But I saw through all his lies. One of the biggest liars on YouTube, Griftifer, Chris Reader. Obsessed with some other people out in his area. Can't handle lost his channel, his YouTube channel, because he couldn't be responsible with it. He's still that way, keeps digging his hole deeper, gonna get himself locked up even longer. Keep digging, you're gonna be locked up that much longer. Talk about an idiot. People are exposing them. It's pretty interesting to see people expose them. Talking about these First Amendment audits. People filming police stations, government buildings. That takes us into some of the what's going on with feminism and Iran. Hopefully, this Iran war doesn't bring in usher in feminism in Iran like it is in America. America needs to completely eliminate, destroy feminism in America. You know, like all these security guards, we never used to have security guards everywhere, police officers in the millions everywhere, protecting all these females at every job, protecting feminism. Now it's like every job you go to, every business you go to, they all got male security guards. They got men with guns, got to protect all these women in men's places, got to protect all these feminist women. Back in the day, we didn't have all these security guards when men were leading everything, when men were the bosses, when men were in charge of everything. We didn't have other men with guns protecting us everywhere. There weren't security guards, private security everywhere, cops everywhere. They weren't needed because we were men. We could protect ourselves. Now that feminism completely destroyed the workplace, completely destroyed America with DEI, you got women everywhere. Now we got to have security guards. Now we got to have men with guns in every workplace, in every school. It's gotten completely out of control. If we didn't have feminism, women in every single role and every single job and position, completely destroying America, we wouldn't need men with guns everywhere protecting them. Men can protect themselves. We need to eliminate feminism at all costs to save the republic, to save America, to keep America first, America only. Got to protect our blood, protect our soil, protect your Christian identity. Now is the time. So, yeah, quick updates. We're talking Trump, war in Iran, the New World Order, exposing UK, exposing the traitors to America, exposing all the weak leaders, taking over the Strait of Hormuz, taking it over from the crown and the king in the UK. Now it's America controlling the Strait of Hormuz, controlling the Panama Canal, controlling all the major waterways across the world. It's America dominance, America first, and you can thank Trump for that. Thank Trump for that. America first, America only, America dominance around the world. It's a new world order. It's a new world order. Trump's establishing it. Buckle up. You might want to sit the sidelines on this one if you don't got the stomach for it. You don't got the guts for it. Sit this one out. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. Let's wrap this up with a verse from the Bible. Christ is King. Psalms 3. Save me, O my God, O Psalm of David when he fled from Absalom, his son. Psalms 3. O Lord, how many are my foes? Many are rising against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation for him in God. But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. I cried aloud to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy hill. I lay down and slept. I woke again, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. your blessing be on your people. Psalms 3, Christ is King. Thank you for watching this YouTube live stream. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us. We're going to wrap this video up. That's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Let's try this Psalms 3 one more time. I'm not sure if we got this. It's been cutting out on me at the end every time. Psalms 3. Save me, oh my God. Oh Lord, how many are my foes? Many are rising against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation for him in God. But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. I cried aloud to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy hill. I lie down and slept. I woke again, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Your blessing be on your people. Psalms 3, Christ is King. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one.